Hello lab students. Here is another quick video on how to use your Pythagorean triples and to decide whether or not a triangle is a right triangle. Okay, so the first thing is this is my list of Pythagorean triples from my notes sheet. So I just copied it on here so we can do a few examples together. So the first thing I would need to know is that all of these guys are right angles. Okay, so we're gonna put right angles on all those. So all three of these triangles are right triangles. All right. So now how do we use the Pythagorean triples? Well, if I have, let's say, this side right here is a 17, and this side is a 15. Okay, so I want to know this side right here, and for some reason it's not letting me write. But instead of doing the Pythagorean theorem, which I can do, I could go 15 squared plus x squared equals 17 squared, and I could figure it out. But the first thing you should always do is just look at your triples, because it might be a triple. It usually is a triple, okay? So when I look for a 15 and a 17. I see a 15 here, okay, but not a 17. So I keep looking. I see a 15 here, again, not a 17. Okay, right here we go. 8, 15, 17. And since 17 is the biggest one, it should be the hypotenuse, which in this case, it is the hypotenuse. This is the leg, so this side over here should be an 8. Okay, so see how we found that missing piece just by using our triples. Okay, another example, let's say that this side right here is a 39. Okay, and this side down here is a 36. All right, so I'm looking for 39 and 36. Which I see it. Here it is right here. Okay? But my third piece there says it should be 15. But when I take a look here, the hypotenuse is what I'm looking for. Is that going to be a 15? No, that doesn't make sense. So even though 39 and 36 were on my Pythagorean triple list, I can't use it in this case because the biggest of the three numbers needs to be your hypotenuse. Okay, so let's try erasing this here quick. All right, so let's pretend that that side is 36. This side is 15, although I know it doesn't look like it, right? And again, it's not letting me write for some reason. I don't know why. Let's say this was 39. Okay, now the biggest one, right, 15, 36, 39, the biggest one is my hypotenuse, and a leg is 36, so yes, this side over here would have to be 15, okay? So if this side is 40, this side is 32, okay, look it up, 40 and 32, oh, right here, right, so this side would be a 24. Okay, so see how we use those Pythagorean triples. You could sit and do the Pythagorean theorem if you wanted, but first look and see if it's a triple. If it is not on my triple list, so let's say this was a 2 and this was a 4, and I look for a 2 and a 4 and it's not on my list, then yes, you do need to do the Pythagorean theorem. So you would have to do 2 squared plus 4 squared equals x squared, and have to do that out, okay? Which we might as well just practice here. So that'd be 4 plus 16 equals x squared. So then it'd be 20 equals x squared. And lastly, square root of 20. Now square root of 20 is a good answer. However, when you're doing your homework, it will not be written as square root of 20 because we can write it in simplest radical form. So what we need to do is go ahead and type in square root 20 on our calculator, making sure that we are in mode math print. Okay, and if you don't have a calculator like mine and you don't know how to get it to work simplest radical form, please hop on the video chat with your calculator and show me what yours looks like and I can help you with it. All right, so 2 square root 5. So 2 square root 5 is equivalent or is equal to square root 20. All right, so let's go to our IXL and let's practice some IXL. So while you're doing your IXL, I would have out your, this is the chapter 9 notes that I took and I put on our website for you, or on our online lesson outline. You should have made one of these last time in class, all right, and emailed it to me. That was your points for last time. All right, so have that open. You could have your 9.2 notes from last class period open. All right, so here's our first example. It says a triangle has sides with lengths 5, 12, and 15. Is it a right triangle? So 5, 12, and 15. So I'm going to look at my Pythagorean triples. Is 5, 12, and 15 there? I see 9, 12, and 15, right? You guys see that? 9, 12, and 15. But I don't see a 5, 12, and 15 anywhere. All right, so what I could do then is I could try it. Is it going to let me right here? Shoot. So I'm just going to go to another one of these here. So 5 squared plus 12 squared, does that equal 15 squared? So we just type that in real quick. So is 25 plus 144 equal to 225? Does that work? No. Okay, so on our IXL, this one would be no. Okay, is 4, 15, 16? So again, look at your Pythagorean triple list. Is 4, 15, 16 there? If it's not, then quickly check it. So 4 squared plus 15 squared, does that equal 16 squared? So is 16 plus 225 equal to, I think this is 296. So do these two add up to 296? No. All right. So on here we go, no. Okay, how about 9, 12, 15? Again, before you sit and do the Pythagorean theorem, just check your list. Is 9, 12, 15 on it? Yeah, right here, 9, 12, 15. All right, good. So that's a yes, submit. Okay. 56, 68, 87. All right, look at my list. 56, 68. I'm not seeing those big of numbers, right? So 56, 68, 87. So on my calculator, right, so 56 squared plus 68 squared equals. All right, and then I'm going to do 87 squared and see if they're equal. They are not, so it would be no. So are these the sides of a right triangle? No. Okay. All right, so do we get the gist of this? So we're only going to, 50 points. I've already done 4. So my guess is that it's probably only like 7 questions, 8 questions. All right. If you have any questions, please get a hold of me via email or video chat. Please do your work. All right. I know, right, you guys do a great job in class. I've been kind of sad by the amount of participation that you guys have had lately. And it just kind of makes me sad that we're not working very hard at home. And if it's because you need help, I am on the video chat. I will turn my screen around. You can see exactly what I am doing, and we can go through the whole IXL together. We can go through the whole homework problem together. nobody is going on the chat. So it's probably just be you and me on the video chats. So please seek out help and please get help so that we can figure this out together. All right. Miss you. I hope you're doing well. Take care.